What's up, YouTube? It's boy, the franchise guy. Come at you again with a brand new episode of NHL 20. Be a pro featuring your boy Chance Bishop. Take on the Chicago Blackhawks. And in chat right now, we have a huge Blackhawks fan. Just saying, if you guys want to watch these videos live before they come up on YouTube, definitely check us out on twitch.tv.net/franchise guy. But the reason why I love Patty Kane so much is because in my NHL 19 series, I could never win the cup. Could not win the cup. I have great teams, but I could not win the cup. Okay? But as soon as I got like a 35-year-old Patty Kane who for some reason got let go on free agency, like dude was still like an 89 overall, 90 overall, and he ends up as a free agent. Okay? But I put him on a line. It's Patty Kane, Nolan Patrick, and Connor McDavid. And as soon as we make that trade, oh man, we won the next like 4 Stanley Cups in a row. Because Patty Kane's like in that strange part of his career where he's not quite in his prime, but he's not quite not in his prime anymore. So he was putting up I think he put up a 100-point season for the first time in like 4 years. I mean, it was insane. Absolutely insane right there how good he was playing for us. I mean, Nolan Patrick just went off, was getting like 100 assists this season just because he was playing with Kane and McDavid. McDavid was going off because he was having Kane to pass it off to, so he had his Leon Draisaitl partner there in Patty Kane. But because of that, I love Patty Kane because I won a fictional Stanley Cup with him. And you know, he was a good player too. He would come back on very team friendly deals. You gotta love team friendly deals. Oh, thanks for hosting me, brother. I really do appreciate that. Oh, we got a fight right here with Ruzicka. Ruzicka, you are going to not win. Oh yeah, your dynasty, but that's a shit. You had a great run though. Honestly, you won. Did you guys win 3 cups? Did you actually win? I can't remember if you actually won 3 cups. I know you beat the Flyers, and then you won. Not the next season, but the season after that, you won. I can't remember if you won. I can't remember if you won a 3rd cup or not. That's the one thing I can't remember if there's a 3rd cup involved in that dynasty. But you had a great team. Yeah, I think it started falling apart as soon. You did have 3 teams. You had 2010, 13, 15. Gotcha. Yeah, that's dynasty. That's the dynasty of the 2010s. Then, dude, you and the Kings. You and the Kings went off in the 2010s, but both teams now are struggling. Yeah, salary cap does hit you hard. That's the problem in a cap league. You know, you got to think. You paid what? Brent Seabrook, right? Brent Seabrook is getting paid a hefty amount of money. And Duncan Keith, right? He's one of your defensemen, right? He gets paid a very exuberant contract. I mean, as much as you hate to see it, but Marian Hossa retiring early kind of helped prolong it a little bit because didn't he retire like 3 years into his contract, and he wanted to finish it. He had like a long-term deal. He had like a 6 or 7 year deal, didn't he? And he only like played 3 seasons. Yeah, Kane, Taves, Seabrook, and also Crawford were free agents that year, and we didn't sign them. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's you can't let the entire core go. So which did you resign? No, you didn't resign Corey Crawford, did you? No, you resigned Kane, Taves, and Seabrook. Corey Crawford left, and that's the problem. You've had goalie problems, haven't you? That's what Chicago's main problem now. Until they had Robin Lehner. We got DeBrincat though 2 years later. I mean, DeBrincat's a good player. He's young, so he needs to learn still. But he's got great mentors in Taves and Kane. And even still, Kane and Taves, even if they decide to like fully blow it up and commit to the rebuild, oh, is he still with the Hawks? I'm just dumb then. I could have sworn Corey Crawford was not with with the Hawks anymore. I know I said Ducks, I meant Hawks. We just traded Liner for Subban. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get that. I honestly don't get that trade much because Liner's doing really good, wasn't he? He was. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that trade, frankly. I mean, wasn't Liner doing really good? And PK's not PK. Malcolm's just a backup. Like Malcolm's not a starting goalie, is he? He's more just like a backup guy you probably put behind Crawford. Subban's younger. I mean, I guess he's what 20. He's early mid 20s probably. I don't. I'm not a huge Malcolm Subban fan, so I don't really know how old he is. I did have him for like a smidge in like my Rangers franchise, but only for about like half a season. Is he the backup? I'd assumed he'd be the backup. I don't think he was. I think he was I think he was backing up Fleury, and Fleury was garbage though, and he's still backing him up. So I guess if you trade for the future, can't really hurt at that point. Was he the backup for the Blackhawks? I'm just really dumb. I could have sworn he was starting. Now maybe he's just doing better backing up than he was starting the year before. Maybe that's what I was confusing it with. That's strange. It's strange how little I know about hockey and how much I think I know about hockey. It's strange how those two things correlate. Minus Darwin Crawford had that injury. I guess that's what I'm thinking of then, where he was like a pretty big run though. It was a couple weeks, wasn't it? A couple weeks, like a month, something like that. He like really good. I don't. Tyler Patuzzi with the steal, the Lundstrom. Oof, nope. Adam Boqvist. Yeah, he's one of your top prospects. You know, for a defensive spot, if you move on from Seabrook or Keith, and there's a goal. You're so set. He's out of 2018. Crawford was. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that's how you get a good backup like that. You end up with missing your normal starting goalie. I mean, that's the problem the Flyers had for the longest time, though, is they had no goalies. Like, yeah, they had good goalies. Like they had Steve Mason, who went off and had a Oh yeah, you don't have any defense now, but Adam Boqvist though, right? He's one of your defense prospects. He's supposed to be really good. I mean, gotta think. There's definitely teams who have worse defense than the Blackhawks. Like, have you ever seen ever watched New Jersey's defense play when the season was still going? New Jersey had a god awful defense. So in Illinois, there's a team called the Rivermen. All right, that's cool. Is that AHL the Rivermen or is they a independent league? That's stretching my knowledge of hockey pretty thin on teams. They were the AHL team for the St. Louis Blues. Okay, that's pretty cool though. Hmm. Yeah, it's cool how I was looking at some stuff like how AHL teams work. And apparently, AHL teams can just be like picked up and dropped at any point. Like, I forget which team. One team had like 3 different AHL teams in the span of like 2 years. I don't think it's 2 years, but it was pretty wild. 2013, they moved to the SPHL. Uh, Now the farm team for the Blackhawks. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's the difference between a farm team and an AHL team? Because I'm not too sure of the difference. I'm assuming they're like a youth team or something like that. Not a youth team, but like whatchamacallit. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. not a youth team, but like a developmental league team almost, kinda, I guess is what I'm trying to go for. Like how in hockey, not in hockey, in soccer you have like the academies that will filter players into teams. Something like that, maybe? No, we're gonna lose. Ooh, that shot was just somehow missed. That's a really bad miss, too. There we go, there's a goal. Gotta love it when you're all tied up right there. Alrighty then. You grew up watching them, and you still do. I have season tickets to the team right now. They had Steve Mason and Jack Allen. Or Jake Allen. Jake, not Jack. I don't understand how I got Jack out of Jake. I used to talk to them before the game all the time. They're great people. They're really nice. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard about Steve Mason. I heard Steve Mason was like a super chill dude. Like, he was like really, really nice. Like, his problem was just he had injuries. Like, Steve Mason got hurt and just never the same though. I never don't really know much about Allen, frankly. Was never really followed Allen. But yeah, I know Steve Mason was really good. I don't know where he is right now. Mason, I think Mason's a coach. I think he's coaching an AH. He's either coaching an AHL team or he's coaching a like a Q, like a team in the Q. But I do know he's a goalie coach, Steve Mason. And he's young too, Mason. He's only like 30, 32. Like, he could still, in theory, play. But I guess no one wants an injury-prone veteran goalie. Where's it now? Yeah, yep. Allen's with St. Louis still. Is he starting over Bennington? Right? I'm thinking of the right team, right? Jordan Bennington. Jake Allen starting over him. Or I guess I'm thinking of probably that run he was starting over him. Oh, he just ran right into the dumb net. Yes. Oh, alright. I guess Bennington was never really a starting caliber goalie. He was more of a backup that just had a big run. I mean, it happens. Allen got injured in playoffs last year, and that's why they went with him. That makes sense. That makes sense. And he just had like I don't even realize we're losing. Jeez. Oof, come on. Come on, Blackhawks, give me. Oh, there we go. We're nice. We're too nice right there. Wasn't there when the Look at that. That's nice right there. Pull the goalie. I apologize, Tactic, that this is your favorite team right now. We just tied this game up on that slap shot. But whoever point is, please use this computer generate player. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, into overtime we go. Love going into overtime. Love, 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 absolutely love going into the overtimes. Alright, going into the extra frame right now. I think we've only actually gone into shootout one time. I believe I messed it up too. I got one run at it, I messed it up because I am dumb. Alright, come on. Oh, no, push it up, push it up. I forgot, yes, I also have Nylander, too. Nylander's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Chance Bishop walks it off. That is what you absolutely love, love, love to see right there. Chance Bishop somehow feeds it across two defensemen to never get that pass off. Eek. You love to see a high-quality Chance Bishop play. Look at that. Just beats the defense right there. Number 10, that's Sam Steele. Now it's Artemi Panarin. I keep getting them confused. I might eventually figure out who's on my dumb team. Against my favorite team. Well, I apologize. I am so sorry I had to beat your favorite team like that. I mean, I didn't even realize we were losing until the final seconds. But, I mean, if you guys like this episode, I know Tactic and Chat did not enjoy this episode, but definitely like, comment, subscribe, and talk to YouTube. Peace out, rock on, and stay super classy, I guess.